What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and as we wait for the 70 or so emails to be released that were sent out by Frisco ISD due to a Freedom of Information Act request, we do have some other interesting stuff going on, including a bizarre subculture of not just Carmelo Anthony supporters, but bizarre Carmelo Anthony stans. Clout Goblins, a new rap song trying to get famous off of what Carmelo Anthony did, and a bizarre, what is very clearly a fake recording, purportedly of Austin Metcalf's dad saying, "the most dangerous word ever." And of course, we take a look at who runs the account that exposed that, and turns out they may be a pretty big creep themselves. Let's get into that. So first I want to start with, this account that says, I expose racists and peds, right? I quote tweeted this because I want to show this video for you of a very obviously fake conversation meant to smear Jeffrey Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's father. And I'm like, well, who runs this account? Because this is very obviously a fake video. Almost certainly, whoever created this video and shared it would be open to a lawsuit. They said, breaking, Austin Metcalf's father, Jeffrey Metcalf, who was just caught on his official TikTok calling a black person the N-word. First of all, don't care if he did. Doesn't really justify taking someone's life. Only some black people believe that. And some weirdo far leftoid white people believe that. But this is the same garbage that they put out saying that it was Carmelo's dad. Carmelo's dad caught on his official TikTok explaining this. It definitely wasn't Carmelo's dad. Now we have this, I imagine, put together by the same person. But before I show this video, turns out the person who runs this account is a felon chomo, allegedly. Online, apparently, people say that it is run by Dewan Kenneth Moore. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. This is what's being reported. And he's been convicted for putting his hands on a kid back in 2017. Now, I don't know how this connection was made. That's the claim. Sure would be very normally, very 2025 if that were true. And people say, like, for some reason, if this isn't fake, which I'm pretty sure I could understand why he would say that in the heat of the moment, especially knowing his son will never come back. These people, this person's arrested on SA, then released from prison for SA on the same day. People, who cares? Speech is legal. I agree. Of course, 90% of the stuff on this page is fake. Lies are manipulated. Remember, they rarely argue in good faith. Well, the reason I brought it up, and I hope people community note this, is that it has 5,000 likes. And by the way, the hidden comments, always curious. We go to the hidden comments. Look what comments they're hiding. The Dewan Kenneth Moore mugshot. Bro, you did something horrible to a kid and got convicted. It's fake. You know what's not your mugshot. Breaking this account. This account is run by a racist ped. I mean, everybody. Now I'm very certain that this is correct. I mean, wow. I didn't look in the hidden replies before this, but apparently, then the proof is a picture of somebody that is very clearly not Jeffrey Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's dad. You can see here, he is here, a rotund man with a very obvious birthmark on his face. Here is the real Jeffrey Metcalf. Now, he does have a kind of a birthmark there, but it does not look like him at all. And there isn't a single legitimate report anywhere on any website that says that Jeff Metcalf, got in trouble. So they say, oh, he's got an offense for speeding. Okay, big deal. So what? That's what you're showing me? Here's speeding. Okay, big deal. And here we have the SA account that they say is him. This does not look like Jeffrey Metcalf at all. You could see he's pretty old in this picture already. I would put him in his mid-30s. This was supposedly an arrest 14 years ago. And this is him now. It does not look like the same person at all. In fact, people say Intellis is not reliable. It pulls, quote, likely matches based on name and similarity. Pull the actual records instead, which of course they didn't do. Then they released this fake TikTok video with pictures all lined up.
Rational and smart.
It says Karmelo provoked Austin so he would have an excuse to poke him.
If someone touches your arm, does that justify you stabbing them in the heart?
In a hostile situation where someone walks up to me,
answer the question, yes or no. Does it
I'm
justify
asking you a question. That's not the situation.
Yes, it is.
No,
They're trying to say this guy's Jeffrey Metcalf. It's clearly not.
it's not. You walked up the whole totality of the situation.
He touched him. Does that justify? Okay, man, I'm done. Fuck off. Next person.
Man, you fuck off.
Yeah.
Dude, why don't you go to fucking just somewhere where you belong?
The Real, do you have a question or comment today?
Somewhere you belong.
Yeah, Jeff Metcalf, you're a racist ass prick.
Fuck you.
Whoa. Well, it's very obviously not Jeff Metcalf. First of all, if you ever heard him talk, it's not him. If anybody could pick any profile picture and create this. Again, even if it were true, his point still stands.
Yeah, you heard that for yourself, just me.
And the live immediately ended. Apparently run by somebody who has an account called Just Me. It's just all fake. And I don't know why this account doesn't get community noted more. But if I'm Jeff Metcalf, I'm suing this guy. For a large amount of money. Because he is presenting a fake video as fact. Apparently, you can find out exactly who he is. Apparently, he's got a pretty lengthy criminal record. Also, in these replies, which I think is pretty hilarious, here's your attention, Mike Bags with 2 G's. You wanted your attention, so you got it. You are a writer at blacksignal.com, and a relative nobody on social media. I see, 148,000 followers. Not bad. You follow 60,000 accounts, so that's pretty suspicious. They about to cancel me. Working on a new song called Austin. Would you play this out loud? Let's listen to your beats, Mike Bags.
They're not gonna like this one.
Hey yo, that boy Austin is dead. Fuck around and find out. I'll put one through your head.
First of all, you can't rap. You can't sing. You sound it's kind of like a cat's tail got ran over by a car. What is this?
Around and find out. I'll put one through your head. Bang! Now you in timeout. Yo, hey yo, you don't really want that knife work, buddy. Stab a Klansman and ride off in the buggy.
Stab a Klansman? So he's calling him a Klansman?
Got no time for games, no time for lanes, no time for shit, no time for white people ain't gonna like this. So play this loud in the crowd. I did it.
Look, the fact that I don't like it doesn't have anything to do with me being white. I do like good hip-hop music. This is terrible. It's utter garbage. By the way, I see that you have your pistola there. Is that supposed to make you seem hard, or what's going on with that? I'm not sure.
Let's make that clear. I hate oppression, main reason I got a weapon here. Kill a Klansman, huh? This KKK killer. The AK spray hits you, my AKA nipper. And you.
Well, you know what, Mike Beggs? I think that there's a totally different crowd of people that might enjoy this music. I heard last night there was a drive-by in Chicago where 20 people were hit. Maybe those folks would enjoy it. I'm not totally sure. So you put this out on June 29th, just the other day. Homie Spittin', think you had to dust off my mic real quick. Lol, this will bother nobody. You're here, so it bothers you. Oh, the classic, well, you're responding to me, so I win. Look, I mean, Mike Beggs, I wish you all the best. Writing terrible, terrible, terrible wannabe hard-ass rap songs. I mean, I'm not sure. By the way, what's going on with your arm here? You have like a bizarre fat roll above your elbow. What's going on with that? You doing some Photoshop or something? I don't know what's going on, but you see, white people ain't gonna like this. That boy Austin is dead. If this is the only way you can get attention, I guess congratulations. But you're a clown, and no one respects you. No one's offended by this song. You get 2 seconds of attention because I'll make money making fun of you. But yeah, keep hitching your wagon to Karmelo. We'll see how that works out for you, bud.